My computer completely gave up the ghost, so I had to jump over to this Google Chrome notebook this week, so forgive me for not doing a typical screen capture, but I did want to go over just some of the basics of what we learned last week. One of them was being able to use and utilize cloud computing, and as you can see, everybody did end up taking advantage of and using some sort of cloud computing tool, and most everyone in here rated theirs above an 8. There were a few that didn't, but the overall rating was very near what this individual lists his rating for his particular cloud computing app as an 8.8. This happens to be right around the average rating for all of the cloud computing apps that you rated for the entire week from every single person. That being said, we did see something people actually went through and used such things as financial calculators on the web. That's pretty gutsy, but I'm glad that some people were able to use this. And overall, I see some great comments about how you could use this in your school, why you rated it a 9 or a 10, because you can, for instance, use this with multiple people, email this out, and someone was talking about how the scheduling program that they used worked so marvelously, and they gave it a 10 out of 10, and were able to, or were thinking about how they could use it in education. That's the exact thing that I want you to be doing as you work through any of these things, is think about how can I use this as an educator. And I really enjoyed seeing all the rankings, and I encourage all of you to go through and take a look at some of the educational impacts that some of your fellow classmates have written about in accordance with the app that they took a look at, because this is the meat and potatoes of what you should be thinking about, what you should be acting on, and what you should be researching as you go through this entire class is how can I use these tools, these technologies to impact my classroom. And you can learn tons of information from what other people have found out about their particular article, their particular application, or their individual experience. Like I said, please take a look at your fellow classmates' postings inside of this wiki and glean whatever you can from them. That's it for week 3, and I hope that you enjoy week 4.